And welcome back to another episode of Dead by Daylight Killer Rounds. We're going to be playing as our favorite killer, the Doctor, again. And for anyone who hasn't seen me play with him before, this is the annoying skill check build. As you know, we're going to have unnerving presence, which means survivors have a 10% greater chance of triggering skill checks when they're in my terror radius, and it reduces those zones by 60%. That goes very well with distressing, which increases the terror radius by 26%. Overcharge, every time I kick the generator, they're going to be faced with a difficult skill check the next time someone jumps on it. If they fail it, that's an additional 5% regression. And we'll have nurses calling, and all this is going with an iridescent queen, which is going to spread things around to survivors. We also have, actually, let's change, well, we can't, a little too late to change the queen. I was going to do something to do the illusionary pallets, but we're going to allow them just to transfer that shock to one another with the queen. I like playing with the iridescent king that basically puts survivors into all stages of madness at all times during the match. Oh, somebody has used bloody party streamers and it wasn't me. That is not a terrible thing, depending, of course, how this match goes. When I play as the Doctor, I basically try to stake out 3 or 4 generators, concede a couple that I know I'm not going to be able to defend, and I want to get everybody up into Tier 2 and Tier 3 madness as quickly as possible, so those skill checks start coming fast and furious from different angles, reverse skill checks, just a lot of distraction, and along with my ability to reduce the skill check zones with unnerving presence. And that's the hope, is that I'm going to be able to make them miss a lot of skill checks. We'll continuously know where they are. A lot of my Doctor games tend to be a bit of a grind. We're here on the Shelter Woods, and, well, let's see what we can do here. Normally I say I'm not playing to really kill everybody. Just getting 1 or 2 people down in a match is usually good enough for me. I do have a challenge from the Rift, from an old Rift challenge, to kill all 4 survivors with the Doctor, so I'm really hoping to knock that out. I've done it before, I've just never done it with that challenge up. And, well, that got things off to an interesting start. Which way are we going to chase? We're going to go this way? I think we're going to go this way. We're going to hit that Dwight, who's going to go through that window. They've already come back to the generator. Now, one thing about survivors is once they find a generator they like and they have that much progress, they are sometimes loath to let that go. Oh, there's somebody healing. Well, that was a huge potato move on our part. But we do see where the Dwight's headed. Yep, the double loop on the pallet. You're out here in the open, buddy. Oh, we got that one before I could get to him. We would really like this chase not to extend too long. We know he's got the ability to self-heal. There he goes. Well, the good news is he's headed back to these generators. Oh, well, the pallets are getting eliminated. I'm not really getting much else accomplished here. They've already popped the generator. That's not good. Where'd you go, Dwight? All right, this is not particularly good. This is not what I wanted to be doing right now. Oh, you were literally right here. Where are you, dude? There you are. All right, that took entirely too long for us to catch this Dwight. But we're going to put him on this hook right here and see if we can salvage this. All right, this generator is regressed. Got to get him off of this one. Our static blast is back. Let's see if we can figure out where everybody is. There's somebody. Follow the blood trail. Unfortunately, now there's somebody we haven't seen yet. Alright, they vaulted there, they vaulted there. Not hit the Dwight, we're gonna injure the other one. Though we, oh, let's hit you too. Let's get a little party started here. Yep, there you are, buddy. Well, we're looping me around this wall here. Yep. This match not going particularly well. We got 3 people injured. Oh, we know where one of them was. Well, he is dragging me way off to this part of the map. Oh, hi, Dwight. Did not really expect to find you necessarily over here, but we'll not complain. Get you on your second hook. Dude, you really don't need to be, I'll say you really don't need to be coming out this way. It's very dangerous. There's a killer over here. I'm not sure if you're aware of it. That's 2. See if we can find the other 2 real quick. Well. I was going to say, we definitely knew somebody was over here. We also have a rough idea where they're headed. Yep. It was an ill-timed screen there, Dwight. Alright, we're going to get rid of this hook right here. And get rid of this Dwight. Alright, 1 down. That's going to be the generator we're going to have to focus on. Let's kick this one, get this one back to nothing. Our static blast is back. We'll be able to get an idea of where everybody is. That's interesting. I feel like there's somebody in a locker in here somewhere. Maybe not. Alright, so we have this generator. We have this generator sparking. We have this generator with no progress. They're going to have to get one of those generators unless one of them has a key or found a key. Not really worried about the progress on this. I am worried about whoever that is I'm chasing, however. Ah, dude, you're right here. Oh, this is embarrassing. All right, Ace. All right, enough of that silliness. I mean, let's be fair, that's me being a potato survivor, but you know, a little frustrating. There goes the Claudette. Let's give a little bit of chase to this guy. Not a lot of pallets going to be left on this map by the time everybody's done. To be honest, I don't really have so much of a problem with them in this particular situation. As long as they're not working on these generators, it doesn't look like they are. It feels like they're all concentrated on this side of the map. Come on, drop the pallet. Nope. Now you drop the pallet. All right, we're getting rid of these pallets. Let's see. Cut him off on this. It's a bit of a runaround. We should be able to get him right there. Oh, two of you guys are over here. All right, let's break that. Problem is, I've kind of lost my orientation as to where I really want to be at this point while chasing down these survivors, and they are on a generator, which is not good. Yeah, so at this point, yeah, that generator has got a lot of work done on it. Let's see if we can give you a little love tap. Though to be fair, this is not one of the generators I cared about. There we go. Well, again, all this, oh, and there's someone in a locker here. Well, that was interesting. I heard that locker door. I know there's somebody else that's close. Let's see how close they are. Somebody over this way, and they is still injured. We've been doing this. You have been frustrating as heck. You have been frustrating as heck. Like I said, I am not very good when it comes to killer moves, but I do believe I'm not going to have to worry about you anymore, which is good. Alright, so let's go back to our original plan, which was these are the generators we wanted to protect. And it appears that there's no work done on any of these 3 back generators. So this is actually not going so bad. They are in, obviously we're in lockers right there. Wouldn't be brave enough to be in the killer shack by the basement though. So the question is, where are my friends at? There's one right there. Yep, he wanted to make the vault, but he couldn't. One problem they're going to have is a lot of these pallets have already been busted. Oh, shack pallet hasn't. Go ahead and drop it. A little too far away for that to hit. Trying to get you to come through that vault, but another potato swing on my part. For his sake, I hope the Claudette was getting generators done. I'll say I've had so many games where I have literally jumped through a vault and thought I made it through, and somehow or another got hit. Much like that. And that time it worked in my advantage. I do not have my static blast up, so I'm not going to be able to find the Claudette right now. She may already be on the hatch, which would be somewhat disappointing. I really need this this to show her up here. Yeah, she is definitely in a locker somewhere, is hiding. I don't believe she's going to be going to get that teammate. This is interesting. This generator actually had work done on it. Question is, does she have the hatch already? Again, really need static blast to show up because she's not going to get that hatch while she's sitting in a locker. She's clearly not working on these generators, so she's obviously going to be looking for the hatch. So we need to spread out. See if we can find it before she does. Oh. Well. The question is going to be, which door is she going to go to? Where is the other door? Oh, both doors are in a nice little straight line here for me. If I play my cards right, there she is. I see it, Claudette. All right, we just need to not lose her. Yep, that is not happening. You are not getting that door open. And that is going to wipe out my Rift challenge from way back. 4K with the doctor. Yeah, at that point, there was nothing going on as far as static blasts go. She was obviously hiding in a locker, waiting for her teammate to die so she could find the hatch. At that point, not a terrible idea. It was pretty much going to be a lost cause. The one thing about that game that was interesting to me was I really had kind of staked out 3 generators that were all very close together, hoping to leave them in a 3-gen situation. And as it turned out, they were very focused on individual generators. I caught all of them in the very, very beginning on basically one generator and was able to work and nail some of them right off the bat from that one generator. And even later in the match, the one generator that was separated from the other 3 seemed to be the one they were very, very much concentrated on trying to get fixed. And in that case, well, it worked out very well to my advantage because I never really had to worry about them heading into other directions to try to get that last generator, those other generators done. I really only had to patrol that one area of the map by that one generator. What I find, and when I play Survivor myself, is that you get a generator that's almost done, the killer comes, he knocks you off of it, he kicks it. You really want to get back to that generator to get it finished. And I was able to find survivors around that one particular generator a lot more and really stayed away from the area I thought I was going to have to protect. And it ended up working out. That ace was, I believe that was an ace that was just making me look silly all match long. Well, kudos to him. Either he's really good at 360ing and moves in close proximity, or I'm a complete potato when it comes to hitting people sometimes. I would like to think it's probably the latter. I'm pretty much a complete potato, but in this case, it doesn't really matter. We got our 4K, and hey, we got that Rift challenge from way back finished for a sweet 60,000 blood points. So I feel that's a great way to end this episode. Thanks again for watching. If you like what you see, we're uploading videos on a pretty regular basis. Ask that you please come back, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, and feel free to drop any comments about how bad my chasing or potatoing skills are when it comes to hitting people in the comments below. Thank you again for watching, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day.